Oh. Have it. Seafood fried rice. What do you think you're doing?
I just pay attention to patterns. It's not every day I get to have this kind of conversations, so I'm just in limbo.
About me coming to his child's naming ceremony. His kids.
He's like, I'm not sweet. Outside is tough. Okay, me, my expectation won't come down because I'm moving completely.
We want to live night.
Tired of being a celebrity.
Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Fun Pop with Lillian, and how are you all doing? This dinner night, it choke share. I don't even wish my enemy this kind of dinner night, because what is this? After the wager task presentation, Venita was seen dressing up and beating up her face. So in fact, when she was making up, I was like, what's going on? Why is she making up? Only for Ilebaye to realize, just when they said the garden is now open, and they were screaming like, wow. Wow. Although Biggie didn't show us that, but after Adekunle and Venita were done dressing up with the help of Angela as well, like Angel helped her fix her corset, but that was almost at the end part, almost when she was ready. So now to the dinner proper. Honestly, 5 minutes into this dinner, I was still confused, like what's going on? Did anything happen? Did anything happen? Are they trying to break up? Are they beefing each other? What's happening? So when they got seated and Venita dished her food, and Adekunle was not like, oh, you go ahead and eat. I would like to watch you eat. I was like, what's going on here? And he now turned to Venita and said, even Big Brother, threw a jab at me that, I always like watching you eat and all that. And Venita was like, oh, you don't feel like eating? Adekunle was like, no, don't worry, just go ahead and eat it. And then came the questions. So Adekunle said he would love to ask Venita some questions, but being that they are in the public space, I guess he's referring to us, the viewers, and the camera, there are some informations he won't want to put out there. I was like, okay, Biggie, you do this one. I guess Venita herself got confused at that reply and was like, so what do you mean you don't want to ask it here? When will you now ask it? Like, I'm in your presence, I'm in front of you. Why don't you want to ask that question? And then Adekunle said, don't worry, when we leave here, when we are outside of here. Venita then said, okay, maybe you're probably waiting for when we leave here, so you watch and see things for yourself, perspective, watch clips and be sure of what's happening. And then came the silence. Few minutes later, and Venita asked Adekunle, why are you not answering questions? Why are you, And he said, well, his mind is running through so many things. His mind is somewhere else. That's why he's not answering. And Venita turned and was like, why not focus on the present? Why allowing your mind to be somewhere else while we are here? Venita trying to break the silence, or should I say trying to keep everywhere lively, initiated another question by asking Adekunle, oh, you saw Brian today, were you happy to see him? Were you able to get any info from him, eye contact, body movement and all that? And Adekunle said, well, no need, he's not the type that will want to get info from ex-housemates or judges. He's not that type. That what will he use that information for? And that besides, that Brian does not watch the show, so no need trying to make an eye contact or anything. And then Venita was like, okay, how about Jeff? How was his judgment, And Adekunle was just like, just there. That he was just beating around the bush. All of this, I'm like, what's happening now? Body movement, the way he was answering question. Venita on the other hand, I'm like, you in a dinner, for crying out loud. Why talking about things that are not even necessary? You guys have not even complimented each other to start with.
Well, this was the first time you gone days without, a day without talking to me. It's enough. I like watching you eat. I got a compliment from Big Brother indirectly.
Eventually, Adekunle later got up to dish his meal, get drinks. He was just busy. Pardon me, but Adekunle drank like most of the times. He could just pour Baileys in his glass. At a time, Venita was even reminding him, oh, we still have more drink in the bottle. Adekunle told Venita that he's beginning to pay attention to pattern, that he wonders why you can just wake up and not talk to him or go a whole day without talking to him. That sometimes you'll be wondering, did anything happen before now? And Venita said, for any time I wake up and not talk to you, I expect that you already know what has happened to me. And Adekunle said, that's the problem. How is he supposed to know? That you don't even give him the benefit of doubt. At this moment, Venita started saying that she's disappointed with this dinner, that this wasn't what she imagined or how she planned it to be. Only for Adekunle to turn and say, well, I wish you good luck on Sunday, just like you've wished me earlier on. I pray you make it to the final. I pray your name doesn't appear in the envelope Ibuka will be holding. And I'm like, I guess Venita at this point was already tired and, started talking about their bread, how she even feel like sleeping. Maybe she should just go inside and sleep. And Adekunle said, you can go and enjoy your bed, oh, that he can even sleep in the garden. And Venita said, that's our bed, not my bed. And he said, he was just giving all this cold, cold reply. To cut the long story short, Adekunle actually stood up and left. And when he entered the lounge, they were like, where is Venita? And he said Venita is still outside enjoying the ambience. It was just when Venita walked in that Venita told them that the dinner date sucked. Coming in, and Venita just broke down into tears in the loo, telling Angel that she has never been this disappointed in her whole life on a national TV, that she feels so dumb. That can you even imagine that Adekunle told her that he will invite her to his child's dedication. She told Angel while crying that it's possible that all this while it has been a game for Adekunle. Venita says she's so ashamed of herself that she doesn't even know how to go back to her bed. And Angel was like, you can. If you don't want him in your bed, you can actually tell him it's not a force now. But Venita said, no, that is not all about him now. That it's just that her bed, all the memories she has of her bed is that of her and Adekunle. So right now, it will be very difficult for her to cope. Venita still crying, said that she has just wasted her 8 weeks. 8 weeks in the mud. That she feels so dumb and stupid. Meanwhile, while all this was happening, the camera went towards the big room and we could see Adekunle sleeping and even snoring. Minutes later, and Venita just went to her own bed. We could see Adekunle in 2 beds after that of Venita. Kai, what a date. After all the God when Ilebaye screamed. You needed to see how Ilebaye, Sisi, Mercy, when they saw that garden, how they were wishing they were the one. Even Sisi was like, hey, she wished she fell in love in this house, not even knowing that it would turn out this way. Like, come on. Come on. These people just wasted Big Brother's food. How I wish it was even Soma and Angel. Honestly, I'd rather watch Soma and Angel eat than watch this kind of dinner again. And speaking of Soma and the Angel, Sisi, after playing card with Cross, Pere, and Messi, decided to join Angel, who had just toasted bread for her.
Sisi, your bread, make I put up.
I don't want bread. It's in this house. I started drinking soda.
Sisi confided in Angel and Soma why she hasn't been sleeping upstairs since she became a BFF. She said she's not really cool with Messi, so no need going there to squeeze in herself. Had it been it was just her and Ilebaye, then it's fine. She said, well, she will manage. The show is almost coming to an end. She can't wait to go home and enjoy her bed all to herself, her AC and all that. Although she doesn't miss that part of life, that from the look of things, it be like things hard outside, though. And then Jenna said yes, so that she was even discussing with one of the housemates that the person said the judges look slim, that it looks like the judge is trimmed down. Are you sure life is not hard outside of here? And from there, they started having a discussion. And Sisi said she has even told herself to lower her expectation. That 2018 is not the same. It's now that they might just come out of here and there is no fan base to buy things. No, all those freebies that come with being a celebrity that just came out of the BBN show. And Angel said it's true that during her own time when she came out, that there was even a day she got gold, she got MacBook, she got lots of things. But she's beginning to talk to herself, are you sure it will still be that way when they live here? From there, they started talking of cost of living, and Sissy said she really wants to, move out and buy a house for herself, being that she planned to relocate outside of Nigeria, that she's tired of being a celebrity. That she wants to get serious, have her own business, do something else outside. Although she would like to have a house here, so anytime she comes in for something, like she would like to leave a business here. So anytime she comes back to Nigeria, she will still have a home of her own to stay in, as she does not like hotel or apartments or all those things, that she prefers her own home. Sissy said in all of this, it has really been a great show, that she couldn't have played it any other way. That even when Doyin told her, oh, your fans in 2018 will not be happy with this new you, that she said, what, 2018 to now, that growth has happened, the Sissy of 2018, there are things that she overlooked here that she just tell herself, I've really grown, because the Sissy of 2018 could have engaged and go on and on about it. And Angela as well admitted, saying that even she herself, that she has grown, that the last time she was there are a lot of things she did that she cannot even do this time around, that she thinks she has been more of herself in this season than in the previous season. Well, Angel say as she looks forward to Sunday, that she might even get evicted, but in none of that, she's just been hopeful that if things does not sup like she expected, she will still go back to the business that have been paying her bills. She said she will just make do with the little she has made from task, although they are not even much. Being that she will just go out in a day, you spent all those money, and I'm like, yeah, you people are big girls, so these people are big girls, so. She said she's happy she did not commit anywhere or bought anything on credit, so the little she has will be enough for her. And Sissy said yes, that's one thing about her. That even when she was coming, they were telling her, oh, keep money for this, keep money for that. That even someone inboxed her saying, oh, I'm the one that made so person to win, drop so amount of money. That she just said, well, she does not have, or you're telling an OG to drop so amount of money. So what if the money finishes in second week? What if she's gets to be up every week? What will you do? Oh, well, she's happy she didn't commit to anybody. So the little she will make when she's out of here, or even the little she has, she will just continue to make do with it.
And I think anybody who has expectations of, oh, when I left, why I do. When I walk out of this door, I will look around myself and I have to strategize what's up for now.
In all of this discussion, Soma didn't add anything, even when they were talking about fan base, even when they were talking about their apartment. Soma contributed nothing. He was just there after eating his bread. He was just there watching the both of them just. So, anyways, thank you for watching. Please do well to drop your comments and view, especially regarding this Venita and Adekunle dinner. Like, what is this? What happened? Well, AJ has told Venita that if it was a game, then it's fine on his own part. To you, it was genuine. It wasn't a game on your own part. So that's all for him. Anyways, we look forward to tomorrow to see how it goes. Currently, Adekunle is sleeping peacefully, snoring. In fact, he even went to bed before Venita. As of when Venita was still crying, Baba was already sleeping. And I'm like, Ceec and Bella gave us a better dinner night too, even though their own was on the floor. It was better now. See me, I even prefer that picnic Angel and that local picnic Angel and Soma had to this. Anyway, thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Do have a lovely day. Bye.
That same day, I got a MacBook. I got gold.